Alright, just give me 1 second, guys. And I will put the stream on here. This will be our third game. This will be technically the first game of the second week, or for the first game of the second day of the NHL season. We got a good matchup, by the way, so get ready for it. Actually, before we do this, I gotta change one quick thing. Because I just gotta do something for Boston before. No, not that. Okay, there, it's done. Now we can start playing the game. Alrighty, get ready for this one. This is going to be a good game between two really good teams of the Eastern Conference. Welcome, everyone, to Capital One Arena, Washington, D.C. It is the Boston Bruins versus the Washington Capitals. Starting goaltenders for the Boston Bruins, it's Elias Ullmark. And for the Capitals, it's Darcy Kuemper. Boston to Washington, here we go. Both teams are missing some significant players tonight due to injury. Tom Wilson and Nicklas Backstrom are out for the Capitals, and for the Bruins, it's Brad Marchand and Charlie McAvoy that is out. For Boston, what a hit by, I believe that was Patrice Bergeron on John Carlson. Oshie to Fairley. Kuznetsov. Ovechkin lost the puck. TJ Oshie shot, but a save by the glove of Ullmark. TJ Oshie hit around the boards. Ovechkin to Carlson. John Carlson's hit hard. And here come the Bruins on a 2-on-1. It's David Pastrnak, Taylor Hall, and he's shut down by Darcy Kuemper. Hall again, nice stick there again by Darcy Kuemper. Of course, Kuemper signed there in the offseason after he won a cup with the Avalanche. Ovechkin. Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Brown, can't get a shot away. Brown, good stick by the stick of Jake DeBrusk. Fairvey. Lost it. Here comes David Krejci. I believe that's Craig Smith now with it. No, Ovechkin with the steal. No, and Krejci has it again. Krejci to Riley as he's nailed by Ovechkin. Pastrnak to Krejci. To David Pastrnak. Pastrnak bumped. Pastrnak still with it. Shot and a block in front by Kuznetsov. Pastrnak. David Pastrnak for the backhand, but a save by Kuemper. Oh, it was Riley? I know. I can't really see that well right now. Good to see you anyway, Austin, on this. Anyway, here we go. 15:40 left in the first. No score. Krejci and Eller on the face-off draw. Face one with the Bruins. And a blocked shot in front by Brown. Here comes Connor Brown. Brown lost the puck, and Brendan Carlo has it. Carlo for the Bruins. Lost the puck. No, the Bruins got it right back. It's Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk guiding the Bruins on an attack. DeBrusk can't get a shot away due to the stick of Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Krejci ties up Brown around the boards. Van Riemsdyk still with it. Gives it to Brown. Brown is nailed by DeBrusk. And Zorby tried to get the puck to DeBrusk, but they couldn't do anything. Brown. Eller. Big hit. Backhand by Mantha. Saved by Ullmark. Zorby over to Pavel Zacha. Pavel Zacha with a shot, but a stop by Kuemper. Jake DeBrusk now. Hold up by Mantha. Zacha has it for the Bruins. He still has it. DeBrusk moving in on a shot, but no, taken away. And Eller the big hit, and they dump it down. Picked up by Forbert. Craig Smith. That's Smith. Smith dumps it down for Boston. They're trying to pick up the puck, but Nick Jensen has it. Gustafsson has it now. Gustafsson to Connor Sheary. Sheary. With it again, Sheary's bumped. Derek Forbert. Forbert around the boards. Avoids Sheary. Nick Foligno to Smith here. Smith to Foligno. And he can't do anything there. Foligno with it again. Foligno to Carlo. Carlo shot, and it's stopped by Kuemper. Brilliant save by Darcy Kuemper. Oh, Zacha got drilled by Garnet Hathaway. Here comes Sheary again. Sheary's dropped. 2-on-1. Marcus Johansson, but a save by Elias Ullmark. Dylan Strome. Stop again by Ullmark. Johnson. The Gustafsson. Oh, and another save again by Ullmark. Strome. Here comes Trevor, and he lost it. Van Riemsdyk lost it. Smith. He's been out there for a long time. Nick Foligno. Van Riemsdyk. Here comes Dylan Strome. Strome to prove us. And no, and he lost the puck. Thomas Nosek for Boston. Thomas Nosek. Or Tomas Nosek, actually, is how you pronounce it. Here's Garnet Hathaway. Hathaway for the Capitals. Drives in, but a big hit by Carlo. Man alive, what a big hit. Or by Clifton, actually. It was Clifton. Wagner. Has it bumped by Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk to Ovechkin. Ovechkin to Hathaway. Hathaway in his own zone. Garnet Hathaway gives it over to Nick Dowd. Dowd for the Capitals finds Ovechkin. Here comes Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin to Dowd. Nice steal by Wagner. Tomas Nosek. Ovechkin. No, Nosek stole it. Tomas Nosek in a slap shot, but breaks his stick. Van Riemsdyk to Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin. TJ Oshie bumped. And Lekno. Lekno? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Ovechkin has it again for Washington. Lost the puck due to Bergeron. Here comes Oshie. And no, Clifton took it away from him. Clifton. To Hampus Lindholm. To Hall, and Hall is bumped. John Carlson. One of the best offensive defensemen that we have in the league. Here comes Evgeny Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov deking around. Orlo with a shot. Saved by the glove of Ullmark, and there's no rebound. Oh, big hit. And a save by Ullmark, and Ullmark hangs on to it with 4:37 left in the first in a no-score game here in Washington between the Bruins and the Capitals. Big face-off here in the zone. It's Eller against Bergeron here. Face-off won by Eller. Mantha can't get a shot away due to the good defense of Boston. Lindholm to Pasternak. Pasternak to Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron. Big hit by Carlson. John Carlson, after that big hit to Patrice Bergeron, finds Brown. Connor Brown. Good stick work by the Bruins. Mantha shot, and a save by Ullmark. Mantha, Carlson. Fairvey. Carlson's shot is blocked by Krejci. And here comes Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk, with about 3 minutes left in the first period, is bumped. Carlson, good stick by Krejci. And Fairvey to Carlson. To Eller. Lars Eller. Nice stick by Craig Smith to break up the pass. Craig Smith, here he comes. Smith finds Lindholm. And can't get a shot away. There was Riley. Carlson. Once again, John Carlson or Connor Sheary. Less than 2 to go in the first period. No score. Marcus Johansson and a good box out there by Riley. Lindholm to Lekno. Over to Wagner. Tomas Nosek, and he hit the post. Tomas Nosek. I almost said Hurdle. Tomas Nosek just nailed the post. We're going to take a quick look back at that shot by Nosek. What a shot, but he beat Kemper, but he didn't beat the goalpost. What a shot by Nosek. Actually, I think Kemper, yeah. No! Kemper did not even get a piece of it. He hit the post. Oh, big chance for Boston to take an early lead in the... But no, they just cannot find the back of the net. They found the post instead. Face-off here in the zone. It's that's Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov to Van Riemsdyk. Dmitry Orlov tips, scores! Alex Ovechkin. The captain, Alex Ovechkin, gets on the board. And it's 1-0 Capitals. Alex Ovechkin with a brilliant tip out in front. Gets it past Ullmark. It's Ovechkin from Orlov and Van Riemsdyk, and Washington has a lead here near the end of the first. Ovechkin. Kuznetsov. Big save by Ullmark. Lekno dumps it down for the Bruins. 10 seconds left in the first period. Orlov. Kuznetsov. Good stick by Boston. Nosek. Tomas Nosek, and a big save by Kemper. And that ends the first. 1-0 Washington Capitals due to a brilliant tip goal by Alex Ovechkin. And that's why the Capitals have the lead here in Washington, D.C. Big tip goal by Alex Ovechkin. Stats after first period. Shots are 12-4 in favor of the Capitals. Hits are actually 14-7 for Boston. Time of attack, 2 minutes and 35 seconds for the Capitals and 1 minute and 55 seconds for Boston. Right now, Washington is owning the passing game at 94.4% to Boston's 87.5%, and faceoffs are pretty close with 3 for Washington and 2 for Boston. Yeah, I know. That's a newer guy. He's one of your newer guys. And here it is, second period here in Washington. 1-0 Capitals. Big hit by Ovechkin to Pastrnak to start the period. John Carlson in his own zone, getting pressured by Boston. Pastrnak tying up Kuznetsov. Out in front, almost gave it away right to Taylor Hall. But here comes Ovechkin again. And a good bump there by Bergeron to put Ovechkin offside. Yeah, that guy, whoever he is that you just said. He's one of your newer guys. He got called up because of the injury to Brad Marchand. And here's David Pastrnak. There's Hall again. Hall to Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron. He got through Carlson. Big shot by Taylor Hall. But a brilliant glove save by 2022 Stanley Cup champion Darcy Kuemper. Of course, Darcy Kuemper won the cup with the Avalanche last season. Face-off won by the Bruins. Riley shot and a stop by Kuemper, and he hangs on to it again. Huge save again by Darcy Kuemper. The Bruins right now have a 2 face-off lead over the Capitals. Yeah, I know. Face-off won again by Boston. Lindholm. Riley's shot is blocked by Ovechkin. Lindholm, DeBrusk, Riley, Lindholm, driving in, Lindholm, Krejci, and a save by Kuemper. Evgeny Kuznetsov. Oshie, can't get a shot away. Kuznetsov tipped by Ovechkin, and a save by Ullmark. Tough save by Elias Ullmark. Off another Alex Ovechkin tip. So Ovechkin's hitting a stick in dirty areas to get those tips. Face-off won by Boston. Lindholm to Riley to Krejci. David Krejci, of course, took a year off from the NHL last year and played for his hometown. Or for his home country, actually. He played for his home country, now he returned to Boston. Here comes Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk finds Lindholm. Krejci! David Krejci scores! And his first game back in a Boston Bruins uniform, David Krejci finds the back of the net, and he's tied it at 1. Right through the 5-hole of Darcy Kuemper, David Krejci ties this thing at 1. It's David Krejci from Smith and Lindholm, and we got a tied game. Mantha on a drive. Mantha! Oh, and Mantha hit the post on a backhand. Brown shot, and he's stopped by Elias Ullmark. Oh, Riley gets drilled, but opens the lane for DeBrusk. DeBrusk, though, and Brown stole the puck from him. Lars Eller. Eller, good stick poke there. Eller, and Carlo took it away from him. Smith, and no shots there. Brown will dump it down in the Bruins zone here. Picked up by Nick Foligno. Foligno. Over to Pavel Zacha. Zacha to Smith here. Oh, Pavel Zacha. Saved by Kuemper. Brown. Eller is nailed by Brandon Carlo. Charlie Coyle. Coyle finds whoever that guy was. Didn't even get the good name of him. And Kuemper will make the save with 13:43 left in the second and a tied game thanks to David Krejci. Strome against Bergeron here in the draw. This face-off in Washington zone's won by Dylan Strome. Van Riemsdyk to Orlov. Dmitry Orlov to Connor Sherry. Sherry gets nailed by Carlo. Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron. Stolen by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk in his own zone. Pressured by Bergeron. Johansson to Orlov. Here comes Connor Sherry. And he banged it off the skate of Carlo. Orloff. Big hit by Taylor Hall. Strome shot and a pad save by Ullmark. Carlo to Bergeron. No, Strome stole it. Just went off of Bergeron. And a good stick by the Boston defense. Patrice Bergeron. Here he comes. What a move by Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron, but a save by Ullmark. Hall went to shoot it, but he got bumped by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Oh, God. What a hit to Wagner. Here's a shot and a save by Kemper. I gotta take a look back at that hit. What a hit. Who made that hit, by the way? That was a booming hit. Boom. Who was that? That was Dylan Strome on Wagner. That was a booming hit by Dylan Strome. Who would have thought Dylan Strome would be doing that? He hardly would ever do that in Chicago. But now, since joining the Washington Capitals, he's laying the body out. Faceoffs are 7-5 for Boston. Made it 7-6 now, Boston. As that faceoff was won by the Capitals. Here comes Ovechkin. Here's the shot and a block in front. Good block by Riley. Riley draws 2 Washington players on him. And Larko, or whatever you want to call him, just got drilled. Van Riemsdyk to Oshie. TJ Oshie. Here he comes. Look out for the dangerous Oshie, but no. Good sticks by Riley Lindholm. Gustafsson. Kuznetsov, but a save by Ullmark. He'll hang on to it. Pretty good game so far here in Washington. We're tied at 1. Goals by Alex Ovechkin and David Krejci. Zacha and Kuznetsov in the draw on a face-off won here by the Bruins. Lindholm to Coyle. Charlie Coyle here for Boston. Dumps it down into the zone of Washington. Tied up around the boards. Wait a second. Here's the puck for Coyle. Charlie Coyle's shot is stopped by Kemper. Foligno to Riley. Good stick by TJ Oshie to take it away. Big hit by Nick Foligno. And another big hit by Foligno. Riley to Zacha. And stolen away. TJ Oshie. Oshie. Ovechkin. Saved by Ullmark. TJ Oshie finds Carlson. Finds Ovechkin. Ovechkin's backhand. Saved by Ullmark. It almost went into his own net. But a save by Ullmark. He hang on to it. Mike Riley almost just put it into his own net. But good thing that Linus Ullmark was there to make the stop. And to freeze it. Krejci against Eller here in the draw. Face-off won by Krejci, but Mantha stole it away. Eller to Carlson. Claps one. And a save by Ullmark. Yeah. Craig Smith here for Boston. Craig Smith, good stick poke by Farabee. Mantha, blocked. Carlo has it for Boston. Krejci. David Krejci again. David Krejci and a save by Darcy Kemper. I will say the goaltender AI is better though this year. The player AI, yeah, it's alright, but the goaltending AI is a lot better this year than last game. Here we go. David Krejci loses the draw to Lars Eller. And that's going to be a penalty. A trip there to Farabee, and that's going to draw a penalty. And we're going to get a Washington power play in just a second. Once Boston touches the puck, they touch it, and that's going to be a penalty. A tripping penalty to David Krejci. Now, and Krejci going into the box here, knowing that he definitely tripped that guy up. He definitely did. Yeah, that's a trip. You can't do that. Anyway, Boston here. This is a good little matchup of special teams. Boston was a pretty good penalty-killing team last season. Face-off one here, and a dump here down by Boston. So Boston was a pretty good penalty-killing team last season. Washington had the 17th best power play last season, but that was due mainly to the fact that Nicholas Backstrom didn't play much last year. Hathaway to Brown, and a save by Ullmark. Yeah, true. Brown. Lost it. Strome. Oh, big save by Linus Ullmark on Garnet Hathaway. Cross crease almost. What a save by Ullmark. Connor Sherry to Strome. Washington has their second power play unit on. Dylan Strome. Garnet Hathaway. Garnet Hathaway to Strome. And Strome's shot is blocked by Lindholm. And they dump it down again. 1 minute remaining on the Washington power play. Mantha to Connor Brown. Brown, the former senator. Nice stick again by the Bruins, and Wagner has it. Big hit by Mantha. Brown to Hathaway. Garda Hathaway with the moves, but a save by Allmark. Scores! Anthony Mantha! Power play goal, and the Capitals have lead again. A big screen in front of Allmark, and Mantha finds iron, and he put it in. Anthony Mantha on the power play from Garnet Hathaway and Connor Brown, and the Capitals have the lead. Ovechkin, here's Pastrnak, Bergeron, Taylor Hall scores! Taylor Hall! Top line of the Bruins coming right back and tying this thing up at 2. Taylor Hall over the shoulder of Darcy Kemper, and Boston has tied it just like that. Taylor Hall, his first of the year from Patrice Bergeron and David Pastrnak. Pastrnak again for Boston. Pastrnak, nope, Orlov has it. Bumped there by Hall. Hall to Pastrnak. David Pasternak's bumped by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk with 3 minutes left to go in the second period, tied at 2. Van Riemsdyk on the drive, but a save by Allmark. Out to Carlo. Carlo to Hall. Taylor Hall, who tied the game at 2. Here he comes. Finds Pasta. And Pastrnak is laid out. Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin. Kuznetsov. Saved by Allmark. Ovechkin's bumped. David Krejci. To Smith. Craig Smith. Smith. Krejci. Saved by Darcy Kemper. With 1:28 left in the second. Tied at 2. It's been a pretty good game here in Washington. I know the chat will definitely appreciate the game that we have going on so far. Face-off won by Krejci. Oh, big bump on... I don't even know how to say that guy's name. Jake DeBrusk for Boston. Here he comes. Finds Smith, but a good defensive play by Marcus Johansson. Connor Sherry. Sherry to Fairvey. Fairvey is bumped. Michael Fairvey to Carlson to Strome. Strome to Carlson to Sherry. 10 seconds left. Sherry to Strome. Strome to Carlson. Sherry. Strome. Carlson claps one. Save. Rebound. Big save by Allmark. And that'll end the second period. 2-2 here between the Bruins and Capitals going into the third period. Goals by David Krejci. A power play goal by Anthony Mantha. And a goal by Taylor Hall. Your end of second period stats. Shots are 28-16 for the Capitals. Hits are 20-17 for Boston. Washington's at 4 minutes and 41 seconds of time of attack. And Boston's at 3 minutes and 41 seconds of time of attack. And right now the face-offs are 12-8 for Boston. Here we go. Third period here at Capital One Arena, Washington, D.C. It's Bruins and Capitals, 2-2. Let's see what's going to happen in this third period. Face-off won by Bergeron. Taylor Hall has it for Boston. Hall, Bergeron, saved by Kemper after he got drilled. Carlson to Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin, no, he lost it. Ovechkin. And Oshie picked it up, and that's going to go down to the Washington zone. Carlson to Fairvey. Michael Fairvey. Ovechkin to Kuznetsov. Evgeny Kuznetsov, and he lost the puck. Oh no, he still has it. Lindholm drilled by TJ Oshie. Bergeron's knocked down by Ovechkin. TJ Oshie a shot with no one near him, and a save by Allmark. And we got a penalty coming up to Boston. Or no, it's to Washington. Oh, saved by Kemper. And it's going to be a slashing call on TJ Oshie. And that'll send the Boston Bruins to the power play. And Oshie is chirping at the official, clapping at what a call he just made. TJ Oshie showing a little bit of emotion there. Slashing right near the left hand of Hampus Lindholm. And Boston's power play go to work. We got Krejci, DeBrusk, and Coyle right now. I believe Riley's also out there for Boston. Taylor Hall! Taylor Hall scores the rebound. Taylor Hall, power play goal, his second of the game, has given Boston a 3-2 lead on the power play. Taylor Hall does it again. Just like that, Boston now has a lead. Taylor Hall is second in the game on the power play. The assist go to Jake DeBrusque and Mike Riley. Ovechkin taps it, and Allmark with the save. Taylor Hall, 2 goals tonight. He's one from a hat trick. The question is, can Taylor Hall pull off a hat trick? Kuznetsov against Krejci here in the face-off circle. Face-off won by the Bruins. Riley to Smith. Smith is drilled by Orlov. Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin with the puck for the Capitals. Finds Van Riemsdyk. Trevor Van Riemsdyk on a move. Kuznetsov, and he's bumped. Craig Smith. Apparently Hall's not washed. He's got 2 today. David Krejci, who also has a goal for Boston, is bumped. And Orlov has it. Finds TJ Oshie. Oshie to Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin. Here's the shot, but a big save by the chest of Allmark. And he went on to it with 15:36 in the third period. Boston with a 1-goal lead. After a Taylor Hall power play goal. I mean, that Boston power play strikes. And it struck today. Lars Eller! And a save by Allmark. Connor Brown. Brown is bumped from behind. Mantha. Eller. Big hit by Boston's defense here. Eller. Van Riemsdyk. Orlov. Eller's shot is blocked by his own man. Orlov to Brown. Good steal by Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle. Carlo. Pavel Zacha! No, he missed the net. Foligno. Can't get a shot away. No, he got the puck. No, Charlie Coyle. Backhand save with a pad of Kemper. Eller just gave it right away to Coyle. Carlo to Zacha. Zacha to Foligno. Nick Foligno! And a save by Kemper. And he'll hang on to it with 13:13 left in the third. Big chances for Boston to go up by 2, but Darcy Kemper made some nice saves. Strome against Bergeron here in the Washington zone. Face-off won by Bergeron. Carlo, Pasternak, and he's dropped by Fairvey. Connor Sherry. Marcus Johansson. Johansson will dump it down with the backhand. And Zorbel, I don't know how to say that name. I'm not even going to attempt it. David Pasternak. Pasternak, Bergeron, save with the pad of Kemper, and Kemper has to reach behind him to get that pass by Bergeron, I believe, that went off of Fairvey's skate. Alright, here we go. Strome against Krejci here. Face-off won by Krejci. Carlos shot and a stop by Darcy Kemper, and again he'll hang on to it. With 11:55 left in the third, 3-2 Boston. Again, Strome and Krejci. Oh. And here we go. Carlo with it now for Boston. Krejci. Smith! Oh, what happened there? I think it went off of someone. Carlson with it now for Washington. Carlson shot. Oh, and Allmark with a save. There's a rebound, but Sherry couldn't get to it in time. Here comes Smith. Craig Smith. Oh, it's bumped. Johansson. Marcus Johansson to Carlson. To Sherry. Connor Sherry. DeBrusque stole it. Jake DeBrusque. And nothing for DeBrusque. No, DeBrusque. Krejci. No, and a save by Kemper. 10 minutes to go in the game. 3-2 Bruins. Carlson to Johansson. Marcus Johansson is bumped. Lindholm is drilled by Marcus Johansson. Smith is drilled by Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin, here he comes. Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, and stopped by the glove of Allmark. And he'll hang on to it with 9:07 left. Washington's upcoming 3-game schedule. They have a game in Toronto against the Leafs, and then they have 2 home games against 2 Canadian teams, one against the Montreal Canadiens, and the other against the Vancouver Canucks. Bergeron and Kuznetsov in the face-off circle. It's won by the Bruins, but Ovechkin took it away. Fairvey, Carlson, Oshie, and a blocker stop there by Allmark. Kuznetsov, Ovechkin, nice stick by Bergeron. That's why he's won the most, what is it, Selkies? Yes, I believe that's what they call it, Selkies. Of any player in NHL history. I mean, that's just great stick work by Bergeron. Anyway, Bergeron and Kuznetsov again. We got 8:04 left in the game. Faceoff won by Bergeron. Taylor Hall and a stop by Kemper. Who's more of a draft steal? You mean Henrik Lundqvist? Okay, Henrik Lundqvist or Henrik Zetterberg? Oh my God, I don't know that. Let me think here. Riley. Oh, and a big save by Darcy Kemper. If I had to pick, I would go. I would go Henrik Lundqvist. TJ Oshie shot is blocked in front by Lindholm. Bergeron to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall. Hall. He's bumped. See, I would go Henrik Lundqvist on that one. John Carlson. Carlson. Kuznetsov. TJ Oshie. Saved by Ullmark. Yeah, I still can't believe that Henrik Zetterberg was a 7th round pick. Can't. Also, Ed Belfort. There we go. Ed Belfort. He was undrafted. Oh, big hit by Lindholm. Lindholm laying the body on that one. Foligno, Orlov, Riley, Zacha, Lindholm again. Foligno lost it to Orlov. Yep. Mantha. Lindholm. Charlie Coyle. Yeah, Ed Belfort was a really good goaltender, though. He does have a Stanley Cup to his name. Connor Brown. Here comes the Capitals. Mantha. Yes, he was. Big hit. Again by the Bruins. I believe it was Riley that just hit Brown there. Here comes Charlie Coyle, who's bumped by Orlov, and here comes Van Riemsdyk to Brown. 4 minutes left in the game. Connor Brown, he's got room. Mantha, oh, a nice stick move there by Ullmark to poke it away. Mantha, Eller, Brown the shot, nothing there. It was blocked. And a bump there. Van Riemsdyk has it. Mantha, here's Pastrnak and Hall to try to swarm him. And a bump again. Here comes Bergeron. Kaprizov was also... Yeah, he was... I remember that. Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Ovechkin and offside on the Capitals. With 2:19 left in the third period. 3-2. And there's that Zaborli guy. Face-off won by the Capitals. Hits are 31-29 for Washington. Holy crap. Big hit on the breast by Oshie. Ovechkin from his spot, or not say from his spot. Ovechkin with his signature shot. Alex Ovechkin has tied the game. Ovechkin claps one in the back of the net to tie the game. His second of the game. Ovechkin. Sound the siren, or like set off the siren. It's Ovechkin. His second of the game from TJ Oshie. The siren's going in Washington. Oh, God. Fairvey got drilled. Ovechkin. Fairvey. Fairvey to Oshie. Oshie walked in the line. Lost it to Smith. 1 minute left in the game. If no one scores, we go to overtime. Big hit there. Here comes Dylan Strome. Strome will dump it off the glass to Zaborli. Sherry. Marcus Johansson. Carlson. Fairvey. Sherry scores! Connor Sherry has given Washington the lead. With 41 seconds left in the game, Connor Sherry. Connor Sherry with 41.3 left to go has given Washington the lead. Sherry from Fairvey and Carlson. Here comes Washington. Stolen by Sherry. They pulled Ullmark. Strome lost it. Patrice Bergeron. Stolen again by Sherry. Strome. Carlson. John Carlson with 19 seconds. Carlson misses the empty netter. Here comes Boston. Zaborli. Tomas Nosek. Lost it. Nosek. Pastrnak with 8 seconds. They can't get the puck. Bergeron. 3 seconds. Out in front, but Kemper with a big save. And that's over. It's game over. Washington wins 4-3. Darcy Kemper with a clutch save right near the end of the game to stop David Pastrnak. That was right near the net. What a save that was by Kemper. And a big win for the Capitals and a big day for Alex Ovechkin today, too. He had 2 goals on the day. But what a game between those two teams. Connor Sherry scoring with 41.3 to go in the game to give Washington the lead. I think Allmark was screened on that one by his own guy. I think he was. Anyway, 4-3's your final. 3 stars of the game. Third star, Michael Fairvey. An assist and 8 hits for Washington. Oh, God, that's a lot of hits. And, of course, he sits on the goal that won them the game. Second star of the game, Taylor Hall with 2 goals and 2 hits for Boston. Yeah, Taylor Hall did have a very good game. And, of course, we all know who it is. First star of the game, Alex Ovechkin from the Capitals. 2 goals and 4 hits. Oh, you get to see the awesome 1-tee shot. So Alex Ovechkin and the Capitals defeat Boston at home 4-3 in a thriller. It was a great game to watch. This will be the only game of today. Hopefully we get to do some more. Our next game, I'm trying to think about what our next game will be. It'll probably be the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Montreal Canadiens at the Bell Center. This is... Hopefully, Toronto at least doesn't try to blow something like they did last time. Which, if you've seen the Toronto-Montreal game in real life, you definitely know how that ended. Anyway, great game in Boston. Or should I say not Boston. Great game in Washington between Boston and the Capitals. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that, and I hope to see you on the next game between the Leafs and Canadiens. We will see you next time.